Hi, Tom and Steve, another video, and this one is the power of forgiveness. And let me go ahead and start kind of from the beginning, and it has to do with a man who was driving in a car. And he was driving in the car, and he was distracted because he just got a phone call from a hospital telling that his son was badly beaten up. And he kind of knew who the people were, and there was kind of a gang. One person in particular, he knew who this person was. They lived in kind of a poor neighborhood, so this kind of stuff kind of went on, but never directly to him or his family. And when he heard the news and he heard about that, revenge in his mind started to go. It just started to go in his mind what he was going to do, all the things he was going to do to those people that did his son in. He was obsessed with revenge. In the accident, he got in an accident, and he was hit pretty hard, and he went unconscious, and he went into he had an ND experience, near-death experience, and he met guardian angel. It wasn't clear, male or female. It was kind of like the way the best way to explain it is kind of neutral, but it was a very nice person, very nice voice, very nice. And the angel came up to him, and basically, kind of stood back and let him just get that steam out, let him just talk, let him just get it all out. And the angel just kept looking at him, and he just kind of watched, and he was so obsessed with revenge. So obsessed with revenge, he wanted to get these people back. He was thinking of things he can do to these people that did his son in, breaking their knees, doing whatever, and he was going to get his revenge. Even with a baseball bat, all kinds of things were going through his mind. He was going to beat everybody up. And the angel just kind of stood there and listened to him. And the angel came up, touched him on the shoulder. Forgiveness. Forgiveness. We all have our sense of revenge at times. We all have it. And it can be an obsession. We can carry revenge in our whole lifetime. We can carry revenge against a family member. We can carry revenge against a friend. We can carry all kinds of stuff. Things that happen in our lifetime, we have revenge. The angel in this aspect just kept reminding him about forgiveness. And he kept let him just keep talking. Just let it all out. Let it all out. But as I said before, he thought of every possibility what he can do in the sense of revenge. The angel stood with him and, continued to say every once in a while, forgiveness. And the angel looked at him again. The power of forgiveness is more immense than you can imagine. The power of forgiveness. And somehow when he heard that, and it kind of sunk in, the power of forgiveness. It kind of sunk in, and right after that, he was in the hospital, and he woke up there was some surgery done. I had some bones. I think his arms, legs were badly broken, whatever, and he woke up and he remembered it. He remembered the ending experience. He remembered the angel about the power of forgiveness. It took a little time. He was not able to forgive that fast. It took him some time. And over a period of time, there was a kind of, I guess the way to describe it, a remnants of the angel being with him at that time. And the power of forgiveness. And he prayed to God. Father, take these feelings away. Help me to get rid of these feelings. And a kind of a sphere of light just was over to his right, just for a kind of flash of a second, and just kind of went over to a wall and just kind of disappeared. During that time, it took his revenge, and then he started to think about forgiveness. He started to think about forgiveness and how he can forgive these people what they did to his son. And so what happened is that he's in the hospital, and the son is still in another hospital, or in this no at another hospital, and he gets a phone call from a nurse on the phone about his son. And the phone call, the nurse tells him, "I don't know how to tell you this. I mean, this is beyond anything. I don't know how to tell you what he's doing. He's doing really well. He's doing. It is stunning how well he's doing." And he's listening to her on the phone about the nurse, and the nurse was just kind of, how can this guy who was so beaten up badly all of a sudden be better, a lot better? So what he did when he got discharged, he went right over to that other hospital to see his son, and he was surprised when he walked in the door. All the stuff that was on, the beating, the black and blue marks, all that stuff, all went down to just a bloodshot eyes. And he started thinking about the power of forgiveness. He knew what it meant. Forgiveness is tough at times. Very tough for all of us. It's tough. We have it. I've experienced it. We all have it one way or another. We've experienced it. But forgiveness, the power of forgiveness. He also noticed too that he had some broken bones, all that stuff. He had some stuff. He had some things going on there, and he too started to feel real better. So the bottom line is, both his son and him really they turned out to be just fine. And he saw the people that did the beating of it. You know what he did? He went up to him, "I forgive you, what you did to my son." And they were kind of bewildered by it. But you know what? They never touched him again. Didn't do anything to his son whatsoever after that. The power of forgiveness. The power of forgiveness. I'm going to end it there, guys. Good story. A lot there, and it, as I said, we all have our moments about revenge and how we seek it at times, and we've got stuff that goes through our minds. But also the power of forgiveness and what that can do. I'm going to go ahead and sign out again. As always, I hope your day is going well, and I appreciate watching this video. Thanks again for watching this video. Have a good day. Thank you.